Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, yet there's someone who just can't stand you? You haven't done anything wrong, but their dislike of you seems unexplainable. So why do people hate us, even when we've done nothing to deserve it? The truth is, the reasons behind this negativity are often more complex than you think. In this video, we'll dive into the 9 reasons why people can hate you, even if you haven't done anything wrong. By the end, you'll have a clearer understanding of why this happens and how you can navigate such situations with grace. Stick around, because this could change how you approach relationships forever. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you won't miss any of our insightful content. And if you're already part of the community, share this video with someone who might need it. Envy is one of the strongest drivers behind negative feelings, and it doesn't always make sense to us. When people are envious of what we have, whether it's our success, our relationships, or our talents, they might redirect that envy into hatred. This isn't about you at all, it's about their own struggles with inadequacy. Think about it. When someone else's success makes you feel like you're falling short, it can stir negative emotions. This is exactly what happens to others when they perceive you as having something they lack. Recognizing this is key. You can't control how others feel, but you can choose how you respond. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher, reminded us that we should focus on what we can control, our own reactions. When someone's envy turns into hatred, it's important to rise above it. If you're learning something new or gaining a fresh perspective from this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Your support helps spread these messages to more people. Let's build a community of understanding together. Not all hatred comes from a place of malice. Sometimes it's a result of simple misunderstandings. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's easy for words, gestures, or even intentions to be misinterpreted. A person might think you've slighted them when, in reality, you never intended to cause harm. The fact is, communication is key. How we express ourselves and how others perceive those expressions can lead to conflict, especially if someone is already sensitive or predisposed to take offense. A misstep can escalate into unnecessary tension. Make sure you're clear in your communication. If you sense that someone is upset with you, take the initiative to clarify. This can prevent misunderstandings from spiraling into negative emotions or hatred. Another significant factor is the difference in core values and beliefs. Whether it's politics, religion, or even lifestyle choices, people are naturally drawn to those who share similar values. When your values clash with someone else's, it can lead to resentment, especially when those values are deeply personal. Many people become defensive when they feel their fundamental beliefs are being challenged. This defensiveness can quickly turn into hatred if the conflict remains unresolved. It's crucial to approach these differences with empathy. You might not change their beliefs, but understanding where they're coming from can help maintain mutual respect, even in disagreements. Is this video hitting the right notes for you? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on why people might develop negative feelings toward others, and if any of these points resonate with your experiences. One of the most destructive forces in social dynamics is gossip. Once rumors start circulating, they can morph into something unrecognizable. People often form opinions based on hearsay, without ever getting to know the full story. These rumors can stem from jealousy, miscommunication, or even plain boredom. But regardless of their origin, once they spread, they can cause irreversible damage to your reputation and relationships. Do your best to address rumors head-on. If people are misled about you, it's important to clear the air, respectfully and calmly. Your actions and your integrity will speak louder than any rumor ever could. When someone dislikes you without any clear reason, it often has less to do with you and more to do with them. People project their own insecurities and unresolved issues onto others. For example, someone who feels inadequate about their own life may become bitter toward those who appear confident or successful. Rather than facing their own insecurities, they find it easier to blame someone else for their feelings of failure. Recognize when you're being unfairly projected upon. This is a tactic often rooted in self-doubt, and while you can't control their feelings, you can protect your own mental state by not internalizing their negativity. Expectations, both spoken and unspoken, can lead to disappointment, which can sometimes manifest as hatred. Whether it's in personal relationships or professional settings, when expectations are not met, frustration builds up. The worst part, people might not even realize they're projecting these expectations onto you in the first place. When we fail to meet someone's expectations, especially when those expectations are unrealistic, they can turn against us. Set clear, realistic boundaries with others about what they can expect from you. Open communication about needs and boundaries can prevent resentment from building up. Sometimes people hate you simply because of the toxic environment they're in. In highly competitive or negative settings, there's often a culture of negativity that encourages hostility. If you're the person who doesn't participate in the drama or negativity, it can make others uncomfortable. You might not be the target of their frustration directly, but your very presence can make them feel exposed, which can fuel resentment. Stay true to your values and avoid getting sucked into toxic dynamics. It's crucial to be the calm in the storm. Let others see that positivity and peace are powerful forces. People often dislike others because they feel threatened by them. This threat could be personal, professional, or even social. It's easy to feel defensive if someone's success, confidence, or presence in a certain area makes you feel small or inadequate. Realize that feeling threatened is an internal struggle for the person who dislikes you, not something you've intentionally created. Instead of confronting them with hostility, try to approach them with kindness and understanding. At the core of most ill will is unresolved personal trauma or struggles. When someone is emotionally wounded, they might lash out at those around them, even if you've done nothing to hurt them. Their hatred is a reflection of their inner turmoil, not your actions. Empathy goes a long way here. Understand that their hatred is more about their emotional state than anything you've done. If you approach them with kindness and compassion, it can soften their defensive walls. Now that you know why people can hate you without cause, remember that understanding these reasons doesn't mean you have to take their hatred personally. It's about understanding human behavior and protecting your peace. Before we go, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone who might need to hear this. And stay tuned for our next video where we'll discuss how to turn negative energy into positive growth. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay true to yourself. See you in the next video.